Hello and welcome to Dragonforge After Dark. We will begin shortly.
We apologize that we don't have music yet, but if you like, I can start singing random songs in a horrible, horrible falsetto. But I think people will shake their heads, so just wait patiently for 3 minutes.
Also, singing random songs might get us into copyright issues, Kesh. And that's trouble we don't need.
I don't think Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is copyrighted, so I don't know. We can sing those.
Go right ahead. But I know
Yeah,
Happy Birthday.
the people want us to sing in the comments. They're asking
What?
for it.
No, that's just Eric. He doesn't get a vote. He's a Luminous player.
Oh, maybe we can sing elfish songs. Is that copyrighted?
Like, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Oh no, that's
That's
Dwarf.
probably
No, no,
Disney
no. Wrong
copyrighted.
race. Wrong race. Wrong race. How about
What even is that?
I don't think it's something I can explain safely online.
Okay, then let us not.
Yes, because
Perhaps
we're
elevator music.
live. Sing about
The world was young, the mountains green.
ho ho ho. It is copyrighted because it's a certain mega corporation that does fantasy stuff, not with a theme park.
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
So just listen to
Okay,
us
we
sing.
are being asked
Mm.
to make up a song for. Well, we have 1 minute. I don't think we have enough time to make up the song. So fine, we will make up a song for the next episode.
Yeah, sure. Or how about 525,000 gray plastic miniatures in the shelf?
No, please, don't,
525,600.
don't. That hurt. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts me physically.
If one of those figs should happen to break, 525,005, or that's too morbid. If one of those figs should happen to be, hey, we're
Oh, all right, we're
live!
live.
We're
Hey,
We are
live!
live now, yeah.
That was
Okay.
a dumb song that I was making up.
Yes, yes, which hurt me physically and emotionally. So, welcome to
I'm so
Dragonforge After Dark,
sorry.
the episode where we actually launch stuff. We've actually been
We're
talking a lot.
launching!
Yes, we are launching like rockets into space, but better than Jeff Bezos because we have hair. So,
Are we allowed to say his
um,
name?
yeah, we
We could.
are. We're allowed
Yeah,
to
we
like
could.
mention
There you go.
personalities.
I
Oh,
think it's
okay.
Yeah.
the other young billionaire we're not allowed to mention. The one that with his own movie.
Oh, that billionaire.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who that is. So uh Anyway, welcome to Dragonforge After Dark, the one where we launch stuff. We are actually going to be talking about what our plans for the stream in the future. We've been discussing among ourselves like where we want the stream to go, and we've actually been doing a few streams in the past. This like
Like
episode
three
five.
days ago.
Yeah, yeah,
3 days
yeah.
ago.
So we've actually finalized a plan. We have a plan.
We
We
have a
have a
plan.
Zinch level intricate plan that would work better, of course, as all Zinch things would without a plague. But since we do have a plague, we're gonna present to you the stuff that we're going to be doing up to the month of September, and then we'll make stuff up from there. So probably sometime next month we'll show you the calendar for October. But like right now we're still empty, so like do not ask us for that. Yes. And
But man,
Eric is
that's a
in the
lot.
comments.
That's a
In the
lot
comments,
in two
Eric is
days.
confirming that we are allowed to say names of public figures.
Yeah, it's good
Yes,
to have
Okay.
a
yes, yes.
wise man in the
Jesus
Yes.
comments.
Thank
Christ.
you, wise old man.
Oh, we can say Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a
Yes, we
public
can, we can.
Yeah.
personality.
We
Public
can say
domain.
we can say
Public
the God
domain.
Emperor of Man because he is totally a real person and is totally famous.
How about I
And
want Gandalf?
this is
I
a
want
Gandalf.
Warhammer
Gandalf.
stream. We can say Gandalf because it still falls into like Middle Earth strategy battle game, which we're allowed to
Yeah.
mention. Yes,
Which we are
Oh,
actually
yes.
supporting and promoting. Later, we're gonna be talking about
yes,
that.
yes.
Woo.
Please do support that game so I have someone to play with.
Yeah,
My
and I'll
Mordor
totally.
army first.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Later, I'll get into my reasons for wanting to get into it. Maybe, maybe.
The reason is it's Lord of the Rings. You don't really need another reason besides it's Lord of the Rings.
And giving Cash someone to play with.
Yes, and giving cash money at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yes,
we
yes,
have a
yes.
place
Yes,
to
and
play
Danger too.
at.
Danger gets money from this too. Even though he doesn't play the Lord of the Rings game, he'll get money, and that's very
And
good.
what do I get out of this?
Exposure.
Yeah.
Meaning,
You get
Friendship
exposure and experience,
and friendship.
like
Yeah.
like all artists get.
and we'll
Like,
talk about it later,
oh,
Mikey.
oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts.
Oh no,
Oh,
oh no.
exposure.
Like all right. So when Mr. Doctor offers you something while winking, just say no.
It's orange juice, and I have dirt in my eye.
Sure. Okay. So let's actually start talking about our plans. We're basically going to be dividing our show into like two segments. It's gonna be our regular war gaming on the Fridays, which is either faction focused Fridays or our feature for Tale of N Warlords to be featured later, and our regular specials, which are on Saturday. So the episodic ones, like episode 6, episode 7, episode 8, etc., will still be every Saturday. So meanwhile, we'll have like other shows throughout the week, which are kind of like mini series, though unlike other miniseries like the Dune one, we don't really have Sting in the Speedo. Though if you want like any of the other two in the Speedo, like you can like dump money into Twitch or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, right, right. So we are on Twitch, we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook. So you can see it right here, right beside Teacher Mikey. My camera's flipped.
If
So
you want me to be in a
yes.
tank top next episode, please like and subscribe on our Facebook and our YouTubes and our other social media pages. If
Yes,
you want to
please
see
definitely
me
do.
in a tank top in the next episode,
If you
Or
want to
if you
see me
don't
in a
want
plunging neckline, you all you have to do is
cool.
ask, really.
if you
Yeah.
don't want to see me topless, you should definitely like and subscribe.
Definitely.
Oh, wait, come
Definitely.
on.
Yeah,
People would
that's
like to see
blackmail.
that.
Okay, fine, that's
People
blackmail.
would like to see
All right,
Also, all
so
bodies are beautiful.
that. Yeah, all body types are beautiful. We support that. We're a very diverse, multiracial, multinational group of gamers.
we're not really a
What?
multinational group of gamers. We're multicultural
We're multicultural.
and we're
Multi-ethnic,
multi-ethnic. Yeah.
Mul-
multilingual.
Si,
Muy
senor.
bien. Muy bien. Mucha arigatanks. So to all our fans in Japan and Spain.
Orewa baka gaijin desu.
Yes.
Nihongo ga
Why is
wakarimasen.
Jonathan Lansang not watching? Jonathan Lansang, you should be watching. We're talking your language. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So let's actually go into our presentation. Mr. Doctor, could you shift us to the layout with the thing?
the
Yeah, muy
layout with the
bien,
thing
muy
coming up.
bien. Muy bien.
Okay, share it. Go ahead, Cash.
Aha, there we go. Okay. So can we get rid of the bottom thingy?
Oh
Yes.
yes, the bottom
Because
thingy.
we're
We
now
don't want no
launching
bottoms
this stuff.
here.
There you go.
All right.
Now
So
launching.
this is of course our Dragonforge After Dark logo, which is the Dragonforge logo with After Dark written underneath it.
Or
Which is
for short, dad. Okay?
yes, because we will be having a lot of dad jokes. Dad
Yeah.
jokes for days. We will
And
have
if,
so many dad jokes, the jokes themselves could have children and spawn more dad jokes.
yeah, and if you would like to know who's your daddy, just bring them to this page. Hey.
Yes. No. No.
Hey.
Who's your dad bod? Ganun pwede.
Yeah.
Who's your dad? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have dad
Yeah, you
bods,
can
we have
point to
dad
any of
jokes.
us.
Yeah. So all right. So our first segment is wargaming. Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
War!
Yes. So of course, tabletop wargaming is gonna be me and Teacher Mikey. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing us every week, every Friday, especially, and on the wargaming specials on Saturdays. So what goes into like the wargaming section? First of all, every Friday we will have the faction focus right there. Look at this glorious, glorious layout.
And look at
Yes.
me in the tank top. See, you get
Yeah,
that
that's him
on
in a tank top.
Faction Focus
Graphic design
Fridays.
is our passion.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So our faction focus, to start with, will mostly be focusing on Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Eventually, we will be doing it for the other games that we support. But these are our two most popular ones. They're our bread and butter, and that's what we're gonna start with. Eventually, if for example we want to start doing faction focus for stuff like War Machine, which like we aren't really well versed in, we will be inviting guests to discuss them with you.
Who could
Yes.
be our guests? Maybe you can
Yes.
message us. Maybe you can comment if you want to be a
I
guest for
I have
the
this weird fantasy
Warlords.
that I'm gonna send Henry Cavill a tweet and then he's gonna come on the show and talk about his
Oh god, if
Yeah,
we
hobbies.
can
sure.
get
Why not?
Henry Cavill to do our like
Help us.
Adeptus
Help
Custodes.
us.
Yes,
Tag him
everyone
in our
please
posts.
tag Henry
Please
Cavill.
tag
Everyone,
Henry
please
Cavill in our
tag
posts
Henry Cavill.
on
Yes.
all our social media. Get Superman. Get
VR, put
get
that
the
on a ticker. Put
Witcher.
that on a ticker.
Get the Witcher on
I,
our stream. Come on, chat.
All right, all right. So
Come on.
eventually that's our ultimate goal. The well, our vision for the channel is we actually want to be kind of the top gear for tabletop.
Whoa, we
But
have a vision. Wow.
yes, we have a
We have a
vision,
vision.
but without actually getting canceled like
oh yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson, who is a public figure and who is
Whose
someone we're
name we
allowed to
can
mention.
totally say.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
We
Tonight on
solemnly
that.
promise not to punch any of the producers, aka each other, on this show.
Yes,
Yes.
because social distancing, we really cannot.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And we want to maintain our friendship through good working relations. We will not get into fights over what
Hey,
money,
some
women.
some friendships are maintained through fist fights. I see that a lot in anime.
Right, the power of friendship. The
Yes,
power of
yes, you
friendship and
punch each
fist
other in
fights.
the face, then when you wake up, you're friends again. It's I don't know.
That's how things work in anime. Oh
Yeah.
no, we're exposing ourselves. We're weebs, but the point is
Well,
we
remember
love
we
board
we
games.
have a preset ticker that you are a weeb. So like
Right.
that's not a new thing.
Is there
All right.
local weeb watching it? Is that
Yeah, we have a few local weebs watching right now.
okay? Cool. If you're a weeb, please comment weeb.
Yes.
Weeb that. Okay.
Yes, Mike is definitely a weeb. Anyway, so faction focus, that's every Friday. We're aiming to make it like a 30-minute to 1 hour short special depending on how big the faction is.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, um something like Death Guard will have like a longer episode than something like Harlequins. And we'll probably have to do a 2 hour special for freaking Space Marines, considering everything in the
Oh, they're so
codex.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll probably do like a 2 hour special with all the chapters because like we don't wanna like mention every single unit all over again. Yeah. So what we'll be doing here is we'll be like going through the various units in the codex. We're going to be giving you a bit of pros and cons, like our thoughts on them. We're gonna show you maybe some army lists depending on what we get. We are also going to feature painted models from like various viewers. So, for example, if you are an Eldar player and want your Eldar figures featured, send us the photos and we'll put it on Faction Focus. And of course, we will credit you. Like this horrible paint job was like by yeah, or this
So
beautiful yeah like yeah, we actually do want to feature your models, so please do send us photos of your stuff. Our first faction focus, as you can see later, is going to be Death Guard. So if you are a Death Guard player, do send us your
yeah,
Death
Death
Guard photos.
Guard.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Woo!
Yeah.
please. No
And
Yeah,
matter
Death
how
Guard
bad,
player.
even if it's Jollibee
Woo!
themed or whatever, go ahead, send it to us.
yes. So of course, we won't be having a guest for a Death Guard segment because Teacher Mikey himself is a Death Guard player. But for like armies that we don't personally play, we will be inviting like guests to help discuss them with us. We are going to be discussing in this faction focus what you should how to start your army both as a kill team, for example, or a Warcry warband, and as a full army for Warhammer 40,000, and Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So we're gonna go both into the small game and the big game and how you can get started on those, and like the pitfalls in starting those. So sometimes if you build it for kill team, you're gonna have a hard time transitioning it to the big game. Uh, if you build it for the big game, you probably won't have a problem like transitioning to the smaller one because you'll have everything. But that's something that we will have to discuss, and it's something that is going to be an integral part of the show. And it we actually noticed that we got people like ordering stuff after we straight up recommended what units to buy. So we're just like originally didn't want to do it, but like we're straight up gonna tell you what to buy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
the different
yeah,
ways that we can approach it, no, Kesh.
yeah.
So we can focus on we'll give you tips on how to get started as quickly and as cheaply as possible. What can get you started on Kill Team? What can get you started on Warcry for the least number of boxes and the least number of bucks that you can give us. But of course, we want you to spend
Yes.
more on your own fun. So if you want to upgrade to the bigger teams or to the better Kill Team squads or Warcry warbands, we're also going to give you suggestions on how to upgrade from your basic plan, so to speak. We're going to make suggestions
Yep.
should you want to take it to the next level. So
And if you
expect those
also
things.
want to go to like the tournament circuit, there are like things that we have to discuss. Like for example, depending on which shop you play at, they might not let you use Forge World models for your
Right.
tournament, for the tournament. So we will of course discuss how to build with Forge World and without Forge World, and how strong the army is in general with or without that. Because some armies really won't function very well in a competitive setting without the Forge World stuff. Special mention to, of course, the Adeptus Custodes, but a lot of the other ones will function pretty well without it. So that's for faction focus. And then we will also be having pre-orders for the week.
Ta-da!
Yes. If you're a member of the Dragonforge
Wargaming
Wargaming
group.
Facebook group, yeah, you know that I
Woo!
do pre-orders every Monday. So I'm still gonna be doing the pre-orders every Monday, but every Monday night, we're also going to be presenting the pre-orders in video form. We're gonna show you the photos as they came out in Warhammer community the day before. Well, but if there's nothing featured, or if it's just like a couple of models that's Forge World only, we won't be doing this. So it will be on an as needed basis, but we will of course be doing the pre-order thing. And one thing to remember, we cannot give you actual prices until like the Saturday, which is pre-order period itself. But we will be giving you like a general estimate, so that you have a general idea of how to plan. And if you want to order your stuff, you can just message us on Facebook. Um, you can go to our website, or you can join the Dragonforge Wargaming Facebook group. Just remember to um, like and subscribe. Just remember to yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a YouTuber now. So just remember to like and subscribe on like all our social media, so that you know where to get your stuff. And when pre-ordering, do remember that sometimes it takes a while for stuff to arrive due to the plague. So do not put threats on
Hey, no to violence. We're here for it's a war
What?
game section,
Who
but
did that? Who did that?
we're not here for violence. We're
Yes,
not
we are
violent
not
people.
here for violence. We only have simulated violence. Okay?
Yeah, we
Right.
care for you, and because we care for you and we care on how you spend your money wisely, we're gonna give our thoughts on each of the pre-order items, and of course all
Mhm.
of these pre-order items on the GW site. We know you need them, but we're gonna help you decide which ones you actually need, because there's gonna be pros and
Yep.
cons. We're gonna give our thoughts about it, and yeah, get you
Yeah.
to spend the things you
Honestly,
really want.
there are also some kits that are totally not worth buying. For example, the Assault Intercessor full multi-bit kit. Yeah, considering how many assault intercessors there are that are accessible in the starter sets as push fit, and you don't really have weapon options for them, it's really not worth the spend. So of course, we are going to be like we are going to give you an honest assessment of everything there. So we will tell you what's good to buy and what's not good to buy.
Yeah, we're
Basically,
Right?
not
we
really.
won't say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
not
Yeah,
not gonna
being
sell
we're
you
not.
horse
biased.
yet.
Here's the thing. The more bang for your buck you get, the more stuff you can actually buy. So by helping
Yeah.
you to optimize your purchases, like the better off everyone will be, right?
I mean,
Right.
what other channel gives you a buyer's guide for Filipinos, right? For
Yeah.
Warhammer. We're a first. We're a first. So we'll be your consumer guide to getting the most bang for your wargaming buck.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
We'll
quote
also
that.
be no. Yes, yes. Let's make a ticker for that. So yeah, I think that's it for pre-order. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be every Monday. It's probably gonna be around 8 p.m. as usual. We're mostly gonna do 8 p.m. Like 8 p.m. is like that sweet spot after dinner. Everyone's like back home. Well, if it wasn't a plague, everyone would be back home. And I know most of you are like glorious, glorious night people like myself. So yeah, the only
Not
time
me.
we will probably have like an afternoon stream is when we actually get back to gaming in person and when we actually have our battle reports, which is something we want to do in the future, right?
Which are free to view on like a
Yes,
certain platform where you need to pay just to watch some
yes,
bat reps. We're not gonna
indeed,
name it.
indeed.
We're not gonna name. Okay, speaking of things
OnlyFans?
All
to
right.
spend
What?
on,
Yes, yes,
no,
OnlyFans.
no,
It's totally
yes.
OnlyFans. Wait, Mr. Doctor
Ah,
disappeared.
Oh,
shit!
the
My
doctor is
camera.
gone.
I'm
Okay,
having some trouble
Yeah,
with
yeah.
my camera, but I'm still here. Oh, there I am.
There you
There I am.
go.
well,
Okay.
okay. Speaking
So,
of bang for your buck, we got some comments here about stuff from Michael Lim. He wants to buy everything, including the kitchen sink. So yeah, but sure,
yeah,
you can
we
do
can't
that.
really sell you the
We'll
kitchen
totally support
sink.
that.
What we can do is we can sell you kitchen finks, which is a
Ah.
card from Shadowmoor. Anyway, so
Eh,
our next segment is gonna be the Tale of N Warlord. So for our regulars, you know that we are having this massive narrative campaign, which is the Tale of N Warlords, based on the Tale of Four Warlords setup that is usually featured in White Dwarf, and it's Tale of N Warlords because they're like variable where n is any positive integer between one and infinity. So
what? What?
yeah, it can't be like Tale of 2.5 Warlords. It has to be an integer. Anyway, you're a
Yeah.
teacher, Mike. You should know that mosquito. Anyway, so I got it. So I am a ninja. So
Which outfit?
I'm not a Chinese ninja. I'm an Indian ninja. We eat with our hands. So we kill mosquito with our hands. So
See how multiracial we are.
yes. All right. So for the Tale of N Warlords, we are actually starting with like 1,000 points. For both AOS and 40k, we're gonna have like separate storylines for each of them, where the players are gonna be in charge of writing their own backstory, building their own army, and like painting them. So when those
One
happen,
thousand
like
points.
Oof.
Did someone say 1,000 points of
Oof.
for Tale of N
please get the
Warlords
bugs
40k?
off the stream. It's not the bug episode.
Yeah, I'm just
I
showing
mean,
off my Tale of N Warlords and
if
the
you're gonna flex, I'm now
space
gonna flex too.
bugs. Yeah, let's
Right.
flex.
But
Okay, so
Flex though.
the way this is gonna work is we're gonna be inviting our Tale of N Warlords players. Then we're gonna have them talk about their army. We're gonna feature photos of their army. They're gonna talk about the background, like what ideas went into building it, and like you're gonna see a lot of original ideas and a lot of max minning, which is the opposite of min maxing.
No,
Because
we play
people
for
honestly,
fun.
yeah,
We play
are
for
doing this
fun.
utterly for fun.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, we're narrative players.
you're
Narrative
gonna
players.
see like stuff like an army of space marine reavers, stuff like that, like the silliest dumbest things that you can imagine.
Yeah, shout out to MT, to Melantan,
Yeah, yeah.
and his 100 Reaver army. Wait, is it
That's
even
a thing
possible?
we've been doing a lot at the Dragonforge. We play
Yeah.
for fun, no matter how casual or intense that might be, or not at all. Like I remember one time we had this Warhammer tournament with round freaking tables.
Okay, we ran out of tables, so I had to
Round tables.
customize a mission for a round table.
Okay, that's really
And
wild.
that was sixth ed, and like that was so hard to do, man. It took me an hour to think. Anyway, like balancing that was hell. So yeah, so it's all about the jank when it comes to like a lot of the stuff at the forge. So if you want to see a lot of jank, you know where to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
do my 100 Gene Stealer army. That's it. All melee, all day. 100 Gene Stealers. You can hold me to that. I'm saying it on the stream. I'm gonna have a 100 Gene Stealer army.
okay, so how many gene stealers are we ordering this week?
Um, Let me finish the 12
All right, so
right
after
here.
that, well, we'll order you like 9 more boxes. No, there are 5 in a box, right? So that's 18 boxes of
Oh
gene
my god.
stealers. All right,
No, I think
so
there are eight.
guy,
There are eight. There are eight in
there are
one box.
8.
Yeah.
So math
Math. I have the ones.
92
Oh,
divided
oh,
by
oh,
8.
oh,
You
Z,
have
I'm
to
I'm
buy
seeing
looking.
the
12
stuff.
boxes.
I'm looking at our comments right now, and we're getting comments from all our platforms, and that's amazing. And I'm just
Yeah,
so
we're
happy
getting
about
from
that.
YouTube, we're getting from
I
Facebook
have
and
I
Twitch.
have 21 Space Hulk Gene Stealers already. So yeah, we're 25% of the way. Oh my god. What did I just say on so what did I just say?
All right.
I'm gonna be held accountable for
So
that.
I see a comment here that the show isn't even paying Mikey. If you want Mikey to get paid, you should like watch, like, and subscribe so we can
Yes.
actually
Yeah,
monetize the
If you
damn thing,
we
if you
and
need
we
want
at
me
can
to
least.
actually get
afford
paid.
if you want me to afford that dream jank army that totally cannot win a tournament, please like and subscribe on our social media platforms, including
Yes,
YouTube,
definitely.
so I can afford that jank army of my dreams. Thank you.
Yes, get us to 1,000 subs, guys. Let's do this. All
Yes,
right.
you heathens.
Okay, so as a reminder, our series for Wargaming are the Tale of N Warlords, the pre-orders for the week, and Faction Focus. Tale of N Warlords will follow once people actually have their stuff painted up, which will take around 10 years, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Just
You'll
kidding.
Why
There
see
are
are a
me.
few people who paint really fast.
did not go on the show to be called out, sir?
The
Have you finished
attacks are
assembling your lizard men?
real. The
I haven't
attacks
even
are
finished
real.
assembling my chaos.
Oh god. Anyway, so we're also having the specials, which are our regular episodes. So for next week, next Saturday, we are going to have the skirmish combat primer. What's this? We're gonna be
Woo!
discussing
Yeah!
a lot of skirmish games, and then we're gonna give you some pros and cons and like a brief introduction to each of them, so that you know where to start and what to start. And Teacher Mikey promises to do this from the point of view of a non-tabletop gamer.
Yes. But
Yes,
as also as a skirmish simp.
yes, Teacher Mikey, unironically, is called the Skirmish Simp in our group chat, which he
Yes.
named himself as. So, like,
I am claiming it. I am claiming
yeah,
it.
he is claiming the title of Skirmish Simp. So, this will mostly be Teacher Mikey, and I'll be supporting. So, what do we have on our lineup? We have the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Underworlds, which is, Warhammer Underworlds, and our current season is still in Beastgrave, right? So we're gonna
Yes, we
be
are on Beast
discussing
Grave.
that, and then we're of course featuring Warcry. We've already had an episode on Warcry, so we're just gonna talk about it very briefly. We're of course gonna talk about Blood Bowl. We can't not talk about Blood Bowl, or
Yes,
Milan
we
is going to murder us.
love Blood Bowl.
Yes, yeah.
Even though I suck
Personally,
at
I
Blood
don't
Bowl.
like sports, but a lot of people like the sports. So like Blood Bowl, yeah,
Yeah, it's all about the punching and the tackling and the stomping. That's sports. That's action. Subscribe.
like and subscribe.
We should practice
All
our
right.
lines.
Then the glorious skill team, of course. Like Teacher Mikey loves skill team.
Yes!
We're gonna be
Yes!
talking a lot about kill team.
Yes!
It's actually going to
Yes!
take a bit of effort to keep him from talking just about kill team. So like
I can
we're gonna
take
have to
up
put
the
him on a timer for the kill team.
entire scene.
Then of course there's Necromunda. We're thinking of doing Necromunda episodes in the future with a few guests. Like our token white man DJ. Um yeah.
Yeah.
How
Of
many
course there's a
token how many token white people have we had at the Forge? We've had
One,
like
two,
3,
Daniel
three,
Killboy
four and a half.
four
and
and
a
a
half.
half. Who was the half?
Steven only counts as half.
Oh yeah, Steven only counts as half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we also have Adeptus Titanicus, which is sort of like Epic, but like without all the other stuff, just Titans.
Stumpy
Uh,
robots.
Stompy robots in
I mean, who doesn't
smaller
love
scale.
Stompy robots,
Yeah,
right?
who doesn't like Stumpy robots?
Chicks dig giant robots. We dig giant robots. So
Yeah, get in the
uh,
robot. Get in the robot now.
yeah, yeah, that's an Evangelion reference. There, you weeb.
Yes, for the non-weebs, please watch Evangelion. Please get into the robot and please get into Adeptus Titanicus. I have not played it, but they want me to get into the effing robot, and I'm allowed to say that. Yes, I'm allowed to say that.
Yes, yes.
I will
All
get
right.
into the effing robot.
Next is Warcaster, which is from Privateer Press. It's like the skirmish game for the War Machine and War Horde universe. Is it? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
correct.
with a
Yeah.
little bit of sports and card gaming, it will appeal to a lot of Magic the Gathering players. So if there are any of you watching or fans of Magic the Gathering would like to get into miniatures skirmish games, we have two options here. You got Underworlds, but Warcaster, something you might really want to try. A lot of the people from War Jeepney, especially si John Zablan, si Jay Staris, they're really into Warcaster, and you maybe we can have them over, listen to them talk about the game.
Yeah, we'll probably like ask them if they want to come over and like talk to us about Warcaster when we do those episodes. There's of course Marvel Crisis Protocol, which is based on the Marvel universe.
Whoa,
It,
what?
yeah, it's in the
Wow.
name, right?
What
You
do
don't
you
expect
know?
Batman in there. Yeah,
Or
yeah. So
Captain
there, yeah, you're gonna have like Captain America. You're gonna have the Hulk.
Captain Marvel.
You're gonna have Robert Downey Jr., who is a public persona, and we can
First,
talk about
yeah,
him. And he probably will appreciate anyone talking about him at any time. It's Robert Downey Jr.
yeah, of
Mm.
course.
So yeah, and of
Oh,
course,
if they might not know that that Dragonforge actually carries both Warcaster and Marvel Crisis Protocol.
yes, we
So
do.
Yes,
we
we do.
definitely carry it.
Anything on this list, in the words of Mufasa, anything this list we can order for you.
Yes, please message us now on the Dragonforge Facebook page if you want any of these
Yes.
games, especially Warcaster and Marvel Crisis Protocol. We'll do our best, our very darn best, to get these to your doorstep.
Right. All right. And then here, I'm not sure if this really is supposed to be here, but also X-Wing, which Teacher Mikey decided to how do we say this? Define skirmish game in the terms of the number of models there
Yeah.
are in the game. So if we're using that definition, X-Wing definitely falls into this primer, and so does Aeronautica Imperialis. But who plays that? So
Oh,
yeah, but, we're gonna mention it
oh.
like
Oh, there I
slightly.
go again.
And Mr. Doctor died again.
Okay, I'm back.
There, he's back.
Now it's the wrong webcam. Oh my god.
How many webcams do you have?
I have 2. I mean, I
One
gotta
for
keep my OnlyFans alive.
yeah,
Wow.
one for his good side, one for his better side.
Wow.
What
Is
a
there-
lovely
is
way
there-
of putting it.
Is there a best side camera for you?
My right side.
No, or
I'll
the one
smolder.
on. No, yeah, I was about to say something inappropriate, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. not here. That's gonna be for the Dragonforge only fans.
Patreon, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch out for that
Okay,
exclusive content, tank tops and
right.
speedos.
The next special we're gonna be doing is, of course, the big
Big
army primer. If
army.
we have the small army games, the skirmish games, we're gonna have the big armies. What's in
Yes,
here? We're
sir.
gonna have the Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which honestly is in the best rule set it's ever been.
Really?
Which is,
Is
yeah, which isn't really too hard comparing it to 1.0, which was a disaster, and 2.0, which is a less polished version of 3.0. So I'm actually
nice.
liking the mechanics for this one. We're
So
also going to
should I
be, of
get
course,
into that game? Should I get into Age of Sigmar?
the answer is always yes, Mikey.
Definitely
Eric
get into Age of Smegma.
Eric wants me to try Animosity. Get into hobbying for the Age of Sigmar game. So
Heck, if you want to
sure,
do that, just
maybe.
jump into the Tale of N Warlords for AOS,
Sure. Once I've
which
decided on my fantasy
your
faction,
faction, yes.
I'm not quite
We're
sure.
gonna be discussing Warhammer 40k, of course. We're gonna be discussing Warhammer 40k Apocalypse, which, though it's not
Interesting.
supported as much, is still a very well beloved format.
It
We're
exists.
gonna
It's
be
there.
discussing Horus Heresy, but with a lot of
Ooh.
caveats and a lot of warning signs. We're gonna
Like
have the
big,
entire
big,
slide in like
big.
red warning signs, because this is where your wallet goes to die.
Yeah, yeah. See that? That's what's gonna happen with your wallet
Yeah,
if you get
and
into
we don't
Horus
even get
Heresy.
money out of it. So like
And I
Exactly.
just
You're
it's
gonna.
nice. So I was
it's end
literally
game.
throwing money. I
There
was
are
literally
If
definitely
you,
throwing money.
some DOH officials who can afford this now, though.
yeah, like
Oh,
67 point, what, 67.2 billion pesos will definitely get you a full Horus Heresy army, I think. Barely.
yeah.
I
So
mean,
yeah,
So chat comments. Maybe you can answer this question. Okay, if you had 67.5 billion pesos, what army would you collect and why?
yes.
Yes, please put that in
Yeah,
the
we'll
comments.
probably like
I
do a
will.
calculation of like if you can do the entire 30k Ultramarine Space Marine Legion with that money. The answer is probably yes. That's a lot of money. Like
Or
people
is it?
underestimate how much a billion is. So yeah. Though if we're talking in terms of like a critically acclaimed MMORPG, Horus Heresy is your end game content. Right? So like if you're just starting out, do not even look at this. Like this is blacked out. Okay? All right? All right, and then we have the Middle Earth strategy battle game. This can be played as both a skirmish game and a big army game. We're just putting it here because the skirmish army slide is full. So yeah,
Although we have talked about the ambiguities of how to classify
yeah,
Middle Earth strategy battle game.
yeah. So we're
Kinda.
gonna talk about it in the big army primer, but take note that you can also play this as a skirmish game. Yes. If you want to just
Skirmish.
play Aragorn and some orcs, that's totally something you can do. But it can go as big as trying to recreate the battle for Pelennor Fields. So that's actually something I want to see in real life. So I need Gondor players, guys. Come on, I got the entire Mordor side already. So it's up to you
So
to
literally,
like
Gondor
collect.
calls for aid.
Oh, so you need the good
Yes,
guys.
Gondor calls for aid.
Is anyone going to answer? Hey, we got some answers to to our ticker question. Uh, from
So to our
Emberling
earlier ticker,
Geneva. From
this
Stanley
was
Chua, 40k orcs. He wants to do 40k orcs. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
40k orcs. Yeah,
you can
definitely.
have a more than apocalypse for
Yeah,
you for that. Legion of Everblight from Emberling Space
yeah.
Wolves. Yeah.
Sisters of Silence is definitely an army that you can only build with DOH money. Uh, like Tito
We said it.
Hesed
We
will
said
will
it. We
support
said
that.
it.
Yeah. Blood Angels much easier. Um,
but
we do
it
not
just
talk
needs a
about
bigger
Space
army.
Wolves on this channel. We do
How
not
about
talk about
Lumineth?
space.
Maybe I should.
We talk
Maybe I
about
should build
Lumineth.
Lumineth.
No, you don't do it. You're
Maybe
getting kicked
I
out of the
should build
channel.
Lumineth.
You
Like,
get kicked
right,
out of the
Eric?
channel.
Eric, should I build Lumineth?
All
Yes,
right.
we can all
So
blame someone for all our hobby maladies.
we're
Blame
also
someone.
doing Star Wars Legion. So Star Wars Legion is actually pretty nice because it's one of those FFG games that does use a lot of cards and measuring tools. But the cool thing about it is they have um two starter sets. One is the Imperials and the Rebels, and then they actually built one due to popular demand with the Grand Army of the Republic and General Grievous. So it's Obi-Wan and General Grievous. So you can actually do the entire "Hello there, General Kenobi" like scene.
Hello there.
Yes.
Hello.
So we actually have episodes 1 to 3 Clone Wars, and then we also have episodes 4 onwards, and they even have Mikey Rogue One.
Oh my goodness. It
Yes,
is
the Rogue
the
One people are
best,
in. There's
Oh
a
the
Diego Luna
best
no!
model.
Star
Oh
Wars
no!
movie. I am saying it now, chat. I'm saying it now. Comment section. Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie.
I'm gonna have
And
to
you can
agree
take,
with him there. Yeah.
Agree with that.
you
Absolutely
gonna take that
100%.
to the bank. You're
But
gonna
The
take that to the bank.
Mandalorian is an excellent effort, by the way.
I will just have to say that it is not the best series or video. I would have to put it on third after the Clone Wars, and
Yeah,
on
the
top
series, of
is
course.
yeah, and the very pinnacle of Star Wars
Star
cinematic
Wars.
glory is Matt the Radar Technician.
Uh,
Come on, guys. Matt the
uh,
Radar Technician.
yes, I know who he is.
It's the best Star Wars content there is.
I thought it was gonna be the
Cool.
Christmas special.
If you don't agree, you will have Kylo Ren disguised as someone in your house throwing lightsabers at you. Yeah, sad cash. No one appreciates Matt the Radar Technician. No
Eric
love
says
for
that
Kylo Ren.
Luminet will be fulfilling.
I keep
Yes,
getting
yes,
Mike
Eric.
Wazowski'd by these comments. Like, look,
Mike
whoa,
Wazowski.
I'm in the show.
I'm in the show. All right, so let's move on to our next segment, which is Magic the Gathering, which is
Everybody's
actually
favorite.
slightly problematic for us right now, and we will discuss why. But the stuff that we want to discuss for now is we actually want to go full into casual and not touch the competitive aspect,
Because
since
we're
like none
casuals.
of
We're
us
filthy
are like
casuals.
competitive
Yeah, we're
players.
all
We're
casuals
casual
here.
players.
Well, we're all filthy
Yeah.
casuals.
So we're gonna
I'm
talk
proud of
about
it.
like commander decks with like people being featured and talking about their commander decks, the commander deck archetypes and like tips on building a commander deck. We're also gonna talk about brawl, I guess, a little bit, and of course sealed and the different ways to play sealed.
I have my
Um,
commander right
Although, as we have
here.
discussed, none of us are actually qualified to host this show, so we're looking for a host.
We
Yes,
are,
we
This is
yeah,
don't
my
have
yeah.
a host.
this
Yeah,
is my
you
commander,
will. Yeah,
Kithion.
that's commander. So,
Woo! So excited.
like, if you wanna host for us, please do let us know because, like, and you will be paid the same as us, which is
Ex-
zero.
You will get a fair share of what we make exactly.
Exactly. Yes.
But if you want to spread the love of EDH, Commander, Brawl, and all the fun casual formats of Magic, the way Magic should be played, please join us on the stream. Please
Yes.
spread the love.
Yes.
So we will have
Definitely.
more
So,
people to play with.
so we're actually gonna keep Magic on the back burner until we have someone who can actually do the show justice. So, if you're interested, let us know. Just send a message to the page, and we will get back to you.
People are saying, boo, Magic.
All
Oh, come
right.
on, guys. Let's give it some love. The tournament scene is dead. It's all up to the casual players now to save
Yeah.
Magic. So
Yeah,
if you're
and
a
if
filthy
like
casual, please do your part. Save magic. Buy those
All right.
boosters.
So now this is Mr. Doctor's specialty, role-playing games.
Oh,
So take it
there you
from here,
go.
Mr. Doctor.
Okay, could you take me to the next slide? Okay, we don't have a concrete plan for this one yet, but we're gonna start out with, of course, the quintessential tabletop RPG, Dungeons and Dragons, and we're gonna talk about how players
Yeah.
can start out, how players can
I'm like a
how players
walking
can start their
showcase.
own games, create their own characters, stuff like that. And down the line, we plan to discuss possible archetypes, builds, whatever the case may be, and new things in the game itself. And we're also going to talk about other RPGs because, after all, Dungeons and Dragons is not the only RPG, and there's more than one edition of Dungeons and Dragons. The,
Yeah, so many
the next
fun
thing we're going
RPGs out there.
Yes, and the next thing we're going to talk about is Starfinder. Starfinder is very much like Pathfinder, just the sci-fi version, and it is severely underrated. Like there are the world building is so rich, and the gameplay is actually fascinating. It's you have spaceship battles,
Oh, who doesn't like to roleplay spaceship battles?
and it
I would
honestly
love.
feels like a skirmish game.
Did
And
someone say skirmish?
and they're asking about Soulbound, AOS RPG, or 40K RPG. We're definitely gonna that's definitely on the table. All the different RPGs. This was just the top of my head stuff that I could put on this slide. Of course, there's Vampire the Masquerade, Fate. We're gonna talk about specific RPGs in a box that went on the market, Iron Kingdoms, and we hope to also talk about locally made RPGs, independent RPGs,
Yeah.
basically whatever there is to talk about. And of course, we're just gonna have that episode where one of us is just gonna flex their dice collection. Like me, for
Oh
example,
yeah, yeah.
I used to have an unhealthy addiction to dice. Like I had two
Used
thousand
to?
pieces.
Oh, that
Well,
can never be an
I don't
unhealthy
have two
thing.
thousand pieces anymore. So
Collecting dice
I
isn't unhealthy.
It's like
It's so
1,800 now.
where are
no,
my
no,
favorite dice?
It's okay. We're
Yeah.
not shaming you. We have unhealthily
Yeah,
large collections of other
we're
stuff.
all
we're
proud of
all
our dice collections. We're all proud of it. No shame, no shame. I can't find
okay.
my favorite dice set.
Oh, another thing we want to talk about in RPGs is intellectual and academic aspects of RPGs. Like, I wanted to do a segment with one of my old professors on decolonizing tabletop RPGs, for example. That's definitely on the
Hmm.
table. On the table, I just have to keep badgering my ex professor into actually doing it. So there.
And I have some friends who are guidance counselors, also part of the academe, who have successfully used any iteration of Dungeons and Dragons for their therapy and helping kids get over their issues. So if
Yeah.
you're interested in that, we're gonna have some teachers, guidance counselors, to talk
Hmm.
about how you can use Dungeons and Dragons or role playing games to help your kids out, whether at
Yes. Do
home or
note
at school.
that May is International Mental Health Awareness Month. So for the month of May, we're just gonna shock fill the channel with that stuff. So yeah, we have content until May.
Yes, we
Yes.
do. We
See
have
how
Yes.
content until
systematic
June.
how
We have Pride stuff ready for next
yeah.
year.
See how organized and ready we are. Totally not because we talked about it 2 days
Yeah.
ago.
I mean, like, let's go back to the magic. Like, look at this. Look at that magic logo. That's a rainbow, and that
Yeah.
actually did come from Wizards of the Coast.
See
We
how
have an
incredible
interesting question from Michael Lim here though. What's
dice
your dice ritual?
rituals.
Oh.
Right.
Um,
There's a weird uh s- there's this weird superstition in like the 40k community that if you shave before a tournament, the dice gods will hate you. So yeah,
no.
Maybe that's why I can't win.
yeah, because like you're throwing away your neck beardness.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god. That's the absolute worst reason.
Me,
so that's the only one I really follow.
I rub my dice on my Skin.
Okay, let's stick to skin
My skin.
and
My
like
skin. My skin.
Well,
never
me,
touch
me,
Mr. Doctor's dice.
me,
Yeah.
I cup my dice and blow it and shake it like this. That's my dice ritual.
Okay.
Totally normal.
Yeah, that sounds more normal than rubbing it on your skin.
Yeah.
Gods.
We had to
I'm
pause
not
for a moment.
kidding about that. People have seen me do it.
Yeah, so like and subscribe for more of our dice rituals.
Hmm.
See more exclusive dice ritual content on our
We're gonna
Patreon.
get banned from YouTube, aren't we?
No,
Oh no,
we,
no,
we,
this
we
will.
haven't said the F word.
That's true. Anyway, um, yeah, we're
No
gonna
dice.
put content warnings, naman. If, for example, we're gonna talk about Slanesh. Like, I think Slanesh
Definitely.
deserves an R18 episode.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. 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 Yes.
When
Oh
we
no.
finally discuss like Hedonites of Slanesh with our dear friend Mr. Tits.
Are you allowed to say
It's
that?
short for Titus, by the way. That's
Yeah,
short for
that's
Titus.
his. That's what we call him. Yes. Yeah.
It's a body part. Normalize saying body parts, right? Normalize saying body parts. It's a body part.
Yes. All right. So what do we have next in this glorious slideshow that we prepared? That's what we forgot. We forgot to remove the desk from the
Oh my
calendar.
god.
We are okay. Well, we're unapologetically and unironically weeb. Okay, so is
Yeah,
there?
like I knew we were forgetting something. I asked you guys to check if we forgot something.
Nothing seemed wrong. Calendar desk. I mean, that's pretty normal.
You're a
It's
weeb.
polite, in fact. It's
Yeah,
polite.
it's polite.
It's
It's polite.
polite.
It's
And
polite.
only a true weeb would know that.
Yeah, I mean, you ask us if we forgot anything. Nothing looked out of the ordinary. How can you blame us? It's all good.
Okay, fine, fine,
Or
fine.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe
Like
If you
and
for
want,
more
subscribe.
calendar this.
if you want us to be more organized and mindful of our weakness, make us
Or
organized.
not. Like,
Or not. Or you can keep
yeah,
us
I
listening.
see a lot of people in the comments who are actually weebs as well. Like, I'm not gonna out them because it's never polite to out anyone,
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
except like someone who's in front of you at the moment. So there we
if
go.
you find this Daijobu, like and subscribe.
This too is Musubi.
yes. If you want
Isn't
us
that the
to,
spam?
And if you want us to Yamateku to stop with all of this weavery, also like and subscribe.
if you think this content is kimochi, we're totally gonna get that.
Okay, we're crossing into cringe levels now. All right, so
Filthy
this is
feet.
our calendar for August. It's like almost the end of August, so we are here on the 21st, which is the launch, the glorious,
Yeah.
glorious launch here where my cursor is. On Monday, we're gonna have our first pre-order stream if there are pre-orders. If there are no pre-orders, there's pre-order stream. And then on the Saturday, we're gonna have the skirmish primer. Why don't we have a faction focus on Friday? It's because we're also having a wargaming special on Saturday. So you're gonna be noticing in our videos that if we're having a special for wargaming on Saturday, we're not gonna be doing something on Friday. Why is that? Because we are human and we get tired and we don't want to do two videos back to back.
Yeah, and you know what? We care for you. We don't want you to be cold and lonely on a Friday night, but that's why we have Saturdays. So if you miss us on a Friday night, you'll have a piece of us, more than a piece of us, on Saturdays for a
Mhm.
big episode.
All right. So this is where it gets good. Behold,
Oh, look
September.
at that!
Woo!
Oh, look at whoa,
Yes,
whoa!
our
Look
first
at that
faction
September
focus
schedule. Oh my
for
god!
the 3rd
Look
of
how
September
organized. Look how
will be
organized
Death
that
Guard.
looks.
on the Saturday for that, September 4, we're gonna be bringing out some of the old Forge or owners who you haven't seen in a while, and definitely have gotten fatter over the quarantine to like share and reminisce some like old memories from like the history of the Dragonforge. On Monday, September 6th, is our actual anniversary, and also it's gonna be pre-orders. I'm gonna stop mentioning pre-orders because it's always there.
Yeah.
And on Saturday, the 11th of September, we're gonna have this explosive special on the Crusades and Path to Glory. So it's just gonna be about campaigning in the Age of Sigmar and 40k. It's gonna be great. And then
Yeah, it's a special day.
yeah, it's gonna be a very very special day. It's probably
It's gonna
gonna
be
be a 2 hour
explosive.
special. Yeah,
Yeah, tune in. We're gonna
yes,
have
it's gonna be
three.
great. It's gonna be
Yeah,
absolutely wonderful.
we're gonna have flying objects and big things.
I hope these jokes fly over their heads.
Yes, hopefully. Yes. We don't suddenly want like the YouTube icon to disappear here. Anyway, so Friday 17th of September we're going to have the faction focus Lumineth. And yes, Eric, it's going to be Lumineth and
Why? Why do you think we chose that? Who do you
yes,
think is gonna be
because
on
you're
that episode,
required to
Eric?
guest here,
Yeah,
right?
Eric.
Yes. So
Guess
if
what?
you want to see Eric like defend the Lumineth against all my hate, you're gonna have to
And
tune in. And if Eric
get
doesn't
me,
show up,
you get me to
I
start.
win in advance. Like I win by default, right? So yeah. So
Eric, if
don't
you want
come,
me to
Eric.
start
Don't show
Lumineth,
up.
yeah, Eric, if you want Mikey to start Lumineth, get on the stream. Talk about Lumineth. Get us on
Yes.
your case.
And we had a
Yeah.
question. You-
Hmm.
If you
We will
tune
think
in
about it.
every Friday, if you tune in
If
every
you like
episode,
and subscribe
find
and tune in every episode, you
you
will
will
find
find
out
out.
if there is an anniversary sale.
Yes, you
yes.
will find
Yes.
out. If you keep on watching, keep on following,
Yes.
we might announce an anniversary sale.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Mhm.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Only
And
for
then on the 18th, Saturday, it's gonna be our D&D starting out special. So it's gonna be Mr. Doctor talking to you about how to start D&D. And then of course pre-orders. And then faction focus Adeptus Mechanicus. We're gonna try to invite like Adeptus Mechanicus players.
yeah,
So
boop boop robots, boop boop boop
yeah.
robot.
So we have a few people in mind. We're gonna ask them. Um, let's see if, for example, if boy's bedtime isn't too late, we can like have boy in here. And then for the Saturday, we're gonna have our big army primer. Since I hate myself, I accidentally scheduled this that we have a Friday and a Saturday. I am
It's
sorry, Mikey.
fine.
I was not thinking.
No, it's
But
fine. It's
we have
fine.
a month. We have a month to prep. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just be totally dead after
Kaya,
this.
kaya
Yeah,
na
I'm
yeah,
yan.
gonna.
Kaya mo.
You know what? I'm
yeah,
gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this. I
yeah.
And
like
then
this.
For
pre-orders for Monday pa
yeah,
pagkatapos.
and then there's pre-orders for Monday. I am so gonna die.
Guys,
Like,
see how
right,
much we love you. So much content to look
I'm gonna
forward to in
sleep
the month
all
of
day for
September.
Sunday.
Look at that. Look at
Especially
that.
if you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys, to see
Yes,
Yes.
like and
Mikey and
subscribe.
Kesh's praying mental health.
Yeah, keep us on the
Yeah,
algorithm. So we will be in rhythm. Or what's
yeah.
up?
Hopefully, we last all the way to Mental Health Awareness Month in May.
That's why we have that episode. Because we're not gonna have the best of mental
Yeah,
health
Baka by
yeah. When
by
our by May, our mental health will be totally wrecked, and we will need
a TLC.
like all those like guests to help us with our mental health.
Yeah,
baka
so
So
ma-distribute na yung 67.5 billion by then, 'di ba? Malay
yes.
natin, 'di ba?
na-distribute na naman, hindi lang sa tama.
You know what's not good for mental you know what's not good for mental health? Artificial sand beach. We're not gonna say it.
Yep,
That's
yep.
Ah.
Ah,
ah.
yeah, like isang bagyo, wala na yung mental health
Isang
mo.
bagyo lang, no?
Oo nga, grabe.
Yeah.
Mag-wargaming
Pero
ka na
ito
lang.
Wargaming, bumagyo, your plastic is still there. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plastic.
remember that Dolomite sand beaches will not last forever, but Nagash will. So yeah, which is a
Yeah,
better spend, right? Of course, it's
Dolomite.
Nagash.
Dolomite, you can pass it down to your children or your grandchildren, but your 67.5 billion peso Horus Heresy collection, you definitely can. So
Hmm.
please,
You
please.
can even have it buried with you. So when they dig you up like 1,000 years in the future, they're gonna think you're like Qin Shi Huangdi or something. Like this
Right.
guy has been some emperor of distant Philippine Empire with the Space Marines.
It's kind of like your terracotta army protecting you and
Yeah, but it's
your
plastic.
class 12. Yeah, but it's all plastic.
Yeah, and if you seal it with like uh with with art coat or another like sealant, it's probably gonna last longer than the terracotta army.
Yeah.
It
I
So,
certainly lasted
guess
longer than
unless you
that
play
beach.
Night Hunt. Yes, it did last longer than that beach.
so yun. Keep our mental health levels high by joining us on each of these streams,
Yes.
talking to us, interacting with us, knowing that you're there to watch us and interact and spread the word
Yeah.
really means a lot to us.
Yeah.
So
So we
please,
don't have like a calendar for October yet, but we're gonna be focusing on stuff with horror. So like
ooh, horror.
it's gonna be faction focused death the entire month. And Gene Stealer cults. Maybe. Or
And
Tyranids.
possibly a
Oh,
special on how to host a horror campaign in D&D.
There you go.
maybe I should paint my ominous metropolis.
Ah,
Box.
the Vexed
The
Village.
Vex Village box. So that's both a horror game and a horror themed
Hmm.
warband for Warcry.
Michael makes a point. Why not October? Let's see.
Why not October? Why
See,
not
this is the kind of
October?
feedback we need. Thank you,
Yeah,
Michael.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
Tell
you,
us
Michael.
what you want to see in the channel and we'll plug it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we can't pay you for being here. We'll listen to your comments.
Indeed.
Thank you. Thank you for helping our
Ah,
mental health.
October. All right, we'll think about it. That's actually something to consider. If the proper or codex comes out by then, why not?
Is it not yet? It's
Well,
not yet.
they released it in that Beast Nagas box, but it wasn't
Oh,
really
right.
out yet. So they weren't even letting people in some tournaments use it because it
Right.
it was like a limited edition codex.
Yeah, that's really
So
sad.
until the actual release, like we'll have to wait.
Oh,
Right.
we have
Right.
we have some more October requests.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess yeah, that's something we can do. We can do October.
And still
Ah,
have the Halloween special for the
yeah,
Of
horror
course,
gaming.
of course.
Yeah, we can have
yeah,
Vampire the Masquerade. We can
yeah.
have
You can totally put Vampire the Masquerade in October.
cool, 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 cool.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
something we can do.
wow.
Yeah. So
Look at the
guys, if you have
calendar.
any
Look at
ideas,
the
like don't
calendar.
be afraid to tell us because like it might actually change your schedules.
And
Yeah,
change our lives.
as well. Yes.
For the
Yes.
not
Yes.
for the warak.
Wag po koya.
Warak.
Wow.
Rawr!
Warak.
Wow.
All right. So, do we have any more slides? That's our last slide.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Made it. We made it to the end. So,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yes, so Michael and Eric are commenting, "Wow, only Soul Blight is good. Come on, you just totally bashed the entirety of Death.
wild.
Wow. Wow, the hate.
Well, I just so happen to have a few
Can we
SBGs
report
behind me.
hateful comments on YouTube?"
I think this is a lot less hate, more of salt.
How can it be Salt? He totally like Luminette stomps all of Death.
Yeah.
I
We
am the
should be
Salt.
salty.
Yeah,
Ah,
I am
Dead
there you
Slave should be
go.
salty.
salty.
This is like this is oppression.
And because you said that, Eric, and I just happen to have some SBGs in my Vex Village box, I guess I'll have to rep for them,
Hmm.
unfortunately.
And actually Night Hunt would be really nice to do for like a Halloween special.
Oh, I
But
know someone who just recently finished their Night Hunt army.
their Night
Uh,
Hunt. Oh,
yeah, a player from Cebu. No, also a member
Cebu.
from the clan.
Wow.
Yeah, we have players
Yeah,
from
you
Cebu.
should. Yeah, totally reach out to him. See if we can feature him in
Yeah,
October.
so I'm not gonna say his name yet because I don't want to call
Yeah, we
people
have to
out.
check. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have to
Yep, but
the
check.
only people we call out are the people who are sure to appear on the stream. Like Eric. Eric is totally required. Like if he wants to defend the honor of the Lumineth Elfie elves, he has to show up.
And our friends from War Jeepney, I know they really want to promote Warcaster. So, yeah,
Yeah.
friends from War Jeepney, if you're watching right now, please heed our call to Warcaster.
Yes. And again, if so for now we're having three faction focus that's been announced. It's Death Guard, Lumineth, and Adeptus Mechanicus. If you have models for Death Guard, Lumineth, and Adeptus Mechanicus, first of all, like and subscribe and send your photos over to us so that we can feature them on the show.
Yeah, and we're
We
gonna send a
definitely,
reminder.
yeah,
We're gonna send a reminder for you to submit by this date so we can feature it on time
yes,
for September 3. Right?
we'll
we
probably
definitely
post it
want
on
to
our
show
social
everyone your
media. We'll
yes.
Cool.
probably post it on our social media. So give that a follow, the Facebook page, the Twitter, and the Instagram, so we can feature your work.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
have an
swag.
Instagram.
Yeah, we got Instagram. So what else?
Oh,
What else? Wow, that was a
okay,
very
so
jam-packed 1 hour.
it was
Love
a
it.
lot happened. We started talking about singing for at the very start of it, and now we're here.
See,
Don't
we got
remind
better. We got
Regina that we
better.
have to make a song for the next stream.
So, by the way, guys, if you like this kind of format that we talk about a lot of stuff under the sun in under an hour, if you like this kind of content, please comment, please send us a message, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can do a lot more of this in the future.
Definitely. So yeah, we are definitely going to try to keep these to within the 30 minutes to 1 hour range. With the exception of the really long specials like the
Yeah,
Crusade and Path to Glory Long War special.
yeah. For
So
Saturday specials, please prepare your popcorn, your drinks, and yeah, bunk in
yep.
with us for those episodes. We're
Mhm.
gonna make it worth your while, definitely.
Indeed we are. With Mikey in a tank top.
Yeah, if you want me in a tank top, please tune in on Saturdays.
I should
Oh
buy a tank top.
my. Yes, I'll be working out, give you some eye candy.
Fine, I guess I have to work out again. Oops. Right, that's wrong screen. There we go. So, I guess that's everything for tonight.
Yeah, I think that
Did
is.
we forget anything aside from removing the deaths from the calendar?
We should bring it back next episode. The Desu.
Fine.
Yes.
Uh,
Or we can make it Kimochi.
No, I think we should go back to this. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
All
That's it
right.
for the evening.
So yes, good evening, everyone, and do again one last time, like and subscribe, share our videos, keep watching, give us them views, get us to 1,000 subs,
And help
so
our
that
mental
Mikey
health.
can finally get paid.
Yes, I want to get paid. And buy more Lumineth.
No, no, no. He wants to buy Gene Stealers.
maybe I'll
Oh
buy Luminous.
yeah.
No, you have to finish your
You'll buy one.
Seraphon. How
All
many
right, all
lizards do
right.
you have, DR?
I have two start collectings.
There you go.
There you go. That's a start. That's a start.
You have two T-Rexes. Come on.
Yeah, I do. They were fun to assemble. They were the only thing I assembled, I think.
All right. So we'll probably not do a Seraphon special anytime soon because someone is not done painting.
Uh,
But if you want the Seraphon special, please encourage us. Keep
I
on
Yes,
watching.
like
Keep mentioning
comment
that.
comment Mr. Doctor, finish your Seraphon on every single one of our videos.
Yeah. And
Hashtag finish your Seraphon.
and we'll be sharing
uh,
our hobby accountabilities as well. If you want
Yes,
to see that, we'll
definitely.
share our hobby accountabilities for the war games. Okay,
Hmm.
so we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah,
Are
that's
we
it.
all good? Chat,
Yep.
comments. Thank you.
Comments? Anything else? You want to ask us anything before we go?
And if there's anything you want to see in the next episode, comment that, and we'll read it
Uh,
after the stream.
I think Regina is like not going to forget that we owe her a song.
Okay, then we'll make a
So,
song for her.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we will make a song for her.
We'll sing a song that's not like copyrighted like Lahi or anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna write. No, I'm not.
Papuri sa forge. What?
Papuri. Cash namin. Hey, okay, let's cut this before we
All right,
before
we're out. We're out
Before,
before
we're out, we're
before
out, we're
we
out,
we
we're
start
out.
doing.
Yeah, we don't
All
want to
right,
get canceled before the
goodbye.
thing. Good
goodbye,
night, guys.
guys.
Thank you for joining us. Happy weekend.